Back to school. It's going to be very different this fall from what it looked like last year, right? Obviously. It appears technology is something we're going to be relying on a lot.
Verizon's David Weissman, a dad of 3 kids, is here to help with some top tech picks and tips for your back-to-school students. That was a lot to kind of work in there. Good morning to you.
Hi, David. How are you?
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Our pleasure.
Let's talk about Verizon's exclusive Gizmo Watch 2. I've been looking at these lately.
Have you?
Yeah, for my 10-year-old, thinking, I want to be able to keep track of her, get her steps in. She loves counting steps because her aunt has a Fitbit. Yeah. So talk about the Gizmo Watch.
Sure. She's going to love the Gizmo Watch for counting steps, and you're going to love it because you can keep track of where she is, set geolocation perimeters, so you get an alert. You could also call her, or she can call 10 trusted contacts. And what's great is you can call her and it will automatically answer. So this is for parents who are just entering the world of cell phones and smartphones for their kids. It's a connected watch because, frankly, it's terrifying at times getting into
it's true.
This connected world with kids.
I love the fact that you can put, they're not going to set it down. Like if you had the phone, they could set it down and lose it. It seems like this, they could hang on.
I love he said it automatically answers.
Yeah.
In other words, so they can't not answer the phone.
Yeah.
It's going to answer. I love that feature.
Yeah, it's great, and the kids love it. But then they start to age out of it eventually.
Yeah.
Sure, but there's always someone next who will want it next. So, all right, up next. Speaking of up next, the Google Pixel Buds. What's this?
Yeah, so this is the Bluetooth device I'm actually wearing right now. And what's great about it, in addition to long range and everything like that, on newer Android devices, it can translate in real time up to 40 languages. So you can be having a conversation with someone in the neighborhood that speaks a different language, and it will translate in real time for you, which is fantastic. What we're seeing a lot of is, as kids are schooling from home, parents want to give them more independence to go get around the neighborhood. And parents also want to expand when they're learning to beyond just the school time. So this is a great opportunity with these buds to do that.
That's phenomenal.
Translate in real time.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I needed that when I was a Spanish minor in college.
Right.
Okay, so how about a great smartphone learning device like this Galaxy S20?
Yeah, the Galaxy S20 Plus 5G is a great device when you're ready to graduate from, the Gizmo Watch into a smartphone. This actually is a pretty souped up Porsche of a smartphone. But what's great about it is you can either give it to an older kid or an adult, totally unfettered, or you can use Verizon's Smart Family application, which is included in our Just Kids plan, which sort of bridges the gap between this and full access. So similar features like being able to geolocate the kid. And my favorite feature is pause the internet. So if you've got the family on there, it's time for dinner, they're not looking up, you can actually pause the internet and everyone loses connectivity, which is fantastic.
All of these things, parents are like...
Or if the kids need to disconnect the parents from the internet. That kind of needs to happen in our house, I think.
He's got the checklist, though. Knowing where they are, being able to contact them immediately, being able to pause the internet. These are all things that parents, like a dream list for them. And you guys are offering some tech help, too. For those like parents and maybe grandparents who aren't that tech savvy, you've got coaches available, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, we're working hard to serve you better. And part of that is something called Tech Coach, which is available for free for 30 days after you purchase a device. And if you open up a box and look at the directions and are totally overwhelmed, this is perfect for you, where you're able to live chat with someone, make sure you're getting the right applications, doing the right things to maximize battery time. And we actually have a campaign going on with our employees talking about different ways that we're serving our customers better, and Tech Coach is one of them.
And speaking of ways you guys are serving your customers better, not everybody's going to the store now to get the help they need. So you guys are able to do some kind of curbside pickups, if they have maybe stuff that they're picking up, or how can you help people with their shopping experience right now?
Yeah, so what we've done is when the pandemic began, we looked at our entire customer shopping journey and tried to figure out how to make it touchless and really advance things that were already in the pipeline and innovated in order to make customers comfortable to come into our stores. So in addition to the sanitizing and all of those things that we're doing, we're limiting the number of handsets on the floor of the store, but also we've got technology now where you don't actually have to touch the device that the sales rep touches, and the sales rep doesn't need to touch the device that you're touching in order to go through an order. So that keeps our customers and our employees safe, and that's our top priority.
Love it. Back to school shopping should include this tech because all the kids are loving it. Plus, you're kind of going to need it, especially if you're going to be homeschooling or if they're around the house more than normal. David, thank you so much, and thank you to Verizon for sharing all this great information with us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.